Hey guys, thanks for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so we can get started right away. This will be a general reading for the collective all zodiac signs. I'm going to pull 10 cards. We're going to do the Celtic Cross to see what's going on. We have the Ace of Cups and Page of Swords is crossing. Death card in the grounding position, Five of Pentacles in the crowning, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords. Oh, the Sun card. And the Three of Swords. What is happening? It's like these cards are mixed up. Okay, well, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna worry about that now. What else? All right, let's go through the signs. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Ace of Cups. Emphasis on Scorpio with this Death card. We have Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Emphasis on Libra with the Three of Swords. And emphasis on Gemini with the Ten of Swords. Okay. What else? We have... oh gosh, I'm just so hungry I can't focus. The Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy with the Nine of Wands, Leo energy with the Five of Wands, Leo energy again with the Sun card, and then Four of Cups. Oh, more Scorpio energy, so we have that twice as well. All right, so let's get started. The Ace of Cups, the current energy. I feel like this is a card that represents, you know, love, deep feelings. You love someone deeply, you love something deeply, maybe like you love your job, or you know, you love your romantic partner, or whatever the situation is, feeling deeply for a situation. This is a new beginning of love. So I feel like these feelings are developing strongly, right? Yeah, I like it. And we kind of see this character here in the background on the horse, right? So I feel like it's being open and vulnerable, sharing those feelings with that person or with that situation that you're thinking about or connected to. We also have the Page of Swords. Generally, the Page of Swords is one about, you know, wanting more information, being bold, being curious, asking a lot of questions, you know, but it's also a card about being vulnerable and gaining the courage to express oneself, right? With the sword energy, to communicate. So gaining the courage to have the conversations, maybe gaining the courage to say how you feel about, especially if it's a romantic partner, gaining the courage to say how you feel, like uttering those three little words, right? So it could be gaining the courage to do that. We have the Death card here in the grounding position, your motivation. The grounding position, you know, Death card represents transcending to a new level, a new phase, a new way of doing things. And so I feel like you're ready for things to transcend, ready for things to elevate, ready for things to improve. And I feel that's kind of what the motivation is. You want to say, for example, that you love somebody. You want to pour your feelings because you want things to move to the next level. You want them to say it back, for example, or you want to be in a committed relationship, or you want to move in together. And those are just some examples, but it's like you want things to move forward, and so you're taking a chance by being vulnerable. I think it's scary for you. That's why it's in the crossing position. But yeah, it's the reason is because you want things to move along, you want things to transcend to that next level. Now, in the recent past, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands represents, an end of a cycle, but it's kind of like the end of nearing the end of a burdensome cycle, maybe of loneliness. It could be that you're getting over some past pains or past hardships that you've had to endure, and maybe you've had to endure them alone, and you don't want to do it alone any longer, right? So that's the recent past energy. We have the Five of Pentacles here, which represents, feeling left out. Now, this could be a situation where you're feeling left out, like, oh, I feel like I've said this recently. So maybe this is a recurring trend, but feeling left out, like all my friends are married, or all my friends are in a relationship. I want that too, right? So just kind of feeling a little bit left out. That's the conscious goal. You want to remove that feeling from your bag, or from your conscious mind or something like that, right? You want to remove that feeling, so that you don't have it any longer. Now, is that the right is that the right mindset to want to get married? All my friends are getting married, I should get married. No, right? You should have a mutual, like, respect with someone, and not just marry them just because everybody else is married, right? Like, you should do it for the right reasons. But we do have a Five of Wands representing a challenge in the immediate future. Yeah, I mean, it could be because you are, if you are doing something for the sake of doing it without a legit or valid reason of doing it, you might find yourself at conflict. Like, oh man, do I really love this, or was I in love with the idea of it? Do I love this kind of work, or do I just love the idea of working so I can earn money, and support my family, right? So having conflicting ideas, initially it was probably you loved something or loved doing something, but it isn't really the cup of tea that you expected it to be, right? There's maybe unseen challenges. You took your rose colored blinds off, right? And now you're facing reality. So it could be internal conflicts with yourself with the Five of Wands. And then also, I should point out, fives represent conflicts, but it also represents this big change as a result of the conflicts. So you might be at war with yourself, like, oh man, I thought I really wanted this, but now that I'm doing it, I don't really love it as much as I did in the beginning. So now I need to make a change, right? A major change. So that's represented here on the spread as well. We have the Four of Cups here. A Four of Cups, Cancer energy. So you have deep feelings about something, right? And I feel like this is a kind of a melancholy mood, like you want to think about things a little bit longer. You want to dwell in some feelings, and that's fine, right? Feel your feelings. I feel like the only way you're going to get over it is if you feel it and endure it, but don't linger in those sad feelings. Figure out a way to move forward, a plan on how you're going to elevate after this, right? So that things don't happen or occur again in the same fashion, right? Breaking out of cycles. So we do have the end of a cycle with the Ten of Swords, the end of a painful cycle. I feel like it's taking the time to think about things with a Four of Cups allows you to, come to an end of a cycle. Well, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to, if you, for example, if it was a relationship that you got hurt in, that was coming to an end, and you're like, well, you know, it's because I was very strong or forceful. I was, I always wanted my way. I didn't compromise a lot or whatever. Now with the Ten of Swords, it's like, okay, I learned that lesson. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to be a little bit more vulnerable, share my feelings a little bit more, just recognizing that things need to be different this time around if you want different results. And the different results is the sun card, right? Feeling happy that when things didn't work out, it's okay because I tried my best. I gave it a try, I got it out of my system, right? So things didn't work out the way that you initially planned, but it's working out in a better way or a better fashion. So that's the sun card here. Now, the outcome here is a Three of Swords, which does represent distractions. So potentially distractions could get in your way. Could be in the shape, in the form of love, wrong, wrong love. Before you find your perfect one. Could be that you experience one failed relationship after another. But we talked about it earlier, like taking that time to process, to grieve, to think about things, to form a plan, helps you overcome cycles so that you don't continue to experience that in the future. So take the time alone, right? With that Four of Cups, take the time alone. Take the time to grieve that former situation, to formulate and to strategize and formulate your next plan, your next move, and eliminate the distractions from your life, right? So take the time to be alone, to not be busy, to feel your feelings, to process your thoughts, write it down, maybe journal, start to journal. Or if you're artistic, paint or write songs or whatever it is, however it is you process, do that. Right. And I feel that as a result of that, you'll eliminate those distractions and remove, end those maybe toxic cycles that you've experienced in the past. Right. So that's the plan here. Let's do it. I'm only pulling two more cards to see what are the supporting messages. First one, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, well, that's very encouraging. I feel like it's a result of you being vulnerable and doing things differently. I feel like this could be it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for being here with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading in between these sessions, just reach out. I'll provide that for you. Bye.